Namaste everyone and welcome. Well, it's Friday and we're doing our prosperity healing and emotional healing. So you remember we usually rotate it. Right? Last week we did emotional healing for the day, morning, and then prosperity healing for the night. So this time we're doing prosperity healing for the day and for at least the morning session. And one of the things that we are constantly challenged with when it comes to prosperity is, believe it or not, fear of success. And we've seen this with many people, anyone from someone who's dead broke to someone who's super successful. There's always that little fear, and they don't acknowledge it. They just think, oh, it's just stress. But oftentimes it's actually a lot of things go into their mind. And these are thought forms of what if. All right? Listen carefully. I remember my teacher was talking about it. There are people who are afraid to be successful. I know some of you are thinking, yeah, that's ridiculous. It's not because they're afraid of success. They're afraid of the change that will happen. And oftentimes people say, oh yeah, well, what's going to happen now? Will I have time for family? Will I have time for, my health? Would I be so busy with work? In other words, they're stressing out over a lot of stuff, and they don't realize that is actually creating a lot of thought forms that prevent them from being successful. So at some point, when they're not successful, it's almost like you're beating yourself up. Oh, how come it didn't work? And then part of you is subconsciously afraid to be successful. Now, oftentimes this also happens if you're on the spiritual path. We've seen this with people. They're on the spiritual path. They're meditating. They're, doing their spiritual work. They're advancing. They're having more inner peace. And part of them suddenly have this realization, I'm going to make money. I'm going to pay my bills. And I have all these ideas. I want to open up a spiritual center. I want to help a lot of people. I want to feed hungry people. I want to do this. Oh, I need resources for that. So they know that. So they go, oh yeah, I want to be successful. Now they focus on prosperity, right? They're going into it. And then part of them, this little voice inside of them, yeah, but that might corrupt you. When you're so successful, you might become corrupted. This stupid stuff that comes to our minds, right? I know this because I went through it. And the teacher actually had to slap me around. Well, not physically, you know that. Like, just tell me, look, get that out of your mind. Focus on the success and what it will bring you, right? The success that you want. The effects of that result that you want. And again, let me go back to the main premise. These thoughts, these emotions are manufactured by the soul. You have a certain project that you want to be successful in. Believe it or not, the thought forms that you create, the feelings that you're going through, all of that contribute to the success or the failure of that project, including something as far out as like, what if it actually works? Right? We have people that are doing affirmations left and right. Oh yeah, I am successful. I'm a billionaire. I'm this, I'm that. When you talk to them, they won't tell you, but you can sense it in the words. You kind of go, yeah, but am I still a good person when I'm that rich? Am I still a good person when that project goes through? Would I be corrupted? It's all this stuff go to their head. Because what happened is they have this spiritual yearning, right? They want to be enlightened. They want to spiritually reach a higher state. Then part of it is the programming from the past where you were taught, yogis are supposed to renounce the world. And only rich people go to hell, poor people go to heaven. These little stories that we hear. And this holy man sitting at the side of the street, they must be holy. And the guys, in a Rolls Royce must be evil. So you say, I don't believe that stuff. You might not, but they're subconsciously in your head. So by the time these thought forms get together and have a party in your aura, guess what? You try to be successful. You want to do all this stuff. And in the background, this little voice starts affecting you. You won't acknowledge it because but my affirmation says, who cares about your affirmation if all this stuff is working in the background? I just want you to be aware of that because denial does not make it go away. Some people say, oh no, I don't believe in that stuff. True, as you don't pay attention to it, you're not feeding it. But there's one more part of the equation you're not aware of. Listen and listen very carefully. You're not going to read this in books, guaranteed. Okay? And this is being given to you. I'm not charging you for anything. So listen so you don't suffer. Unfortunately, some people, they think they know better, so they suffer and they eventually learn. All your chakras have different functions. Some of them are physical, some of them are psychological, spiritual, emotional, and so on and so on. Your basic chakra at the base of your spine, on your tailbone area, that's the chakra of success, chakra of prosperity. All right? So if any of these old seed thoughts and emotions are still there, they're just seeds, they're tiny. You say, oh yeah, but these are thoughts, I don't believe in it. That part we believe it then, but I don't believe it now. If there's still a seed of that in the chakra, okay, let's play this out. I should try to be more successful. And when I say successful at this point, I'm just referring to money, okay? Because I know some, yeah, but I'm a successful singer. I know. Let's just deal with what's tangible. Physical, okay? So what happens is, as you become more successful financially, or on the road to it, that basic chakra is pumping. You see, in order for you to be successful, in order to be prosperous, that chakra is correspondingly get bigger, to generate more prosperity energy. As it generates more prosperity energy, it also draws more prosperity energy and fresh prana to make the propeller spin faster. Now, that means any seeds that are in there, positive thoughts, uplifting thoughts, prosperity, consciousness thoughts, emotions, ideas, energies, are now also being what? Fed, because it has more energy. It's being magnified. Putting fertilizer. Of course, fertilizer makes flowers, fruits grow, as well as what? Weeds. So all belief systems, no matter how tiny, are also being fertilized. That's why some of you notice, you want to be successful and things are finally taking off, and you find yourself doubting, you find yourself, thinking stupid thoughts like, well, I wanted this to be successful. Yeah. And then part of you go, but how will my life change? Would I have more time to do this? And then you have this internal struggle that you won't admit to anyone. Right? Some of you know what I'm talking about. Give me a comment if you know what I'm talking about. Just type in there, I'll read it later. All of us go through this. You won't admit it to anyone because you want to go, yeah, man, I'm, part of the new age movement. I have new thought, blah, blah, whatever. But in reality, these things happen. So what happens is this. If you don't get rid of it, as you become more successful, it's just like you're stepping on the accelerator, part of you is resting on the brakes. So it's almost like that. If you've been there, let me know. Because I've been there. And I still go through it. I just have to kind of step away from it and go, wait. This is what's going on. Again, this is part of a realization of your spiritual practice. You go, wait, you're talking about money, how could there be spirituality? Without your spiritual practice, you don't get to step back and say, I am the soul, I'm the one who manufactured these. You have a challenge in being the observer. So if you don't get to observe, what happens? That program just works without you. Make sense? It just keeps happening. You go, I can't believe it. Every time I try to do something, this stuff happened. But if you're doing your spiritual practice, I'm not the body, I'm not the emotion, I'm not the thoughts, the movements of the body, the feelings that are here, the emotions, the thoughts that are here are all manufactured. I created them. So you get to step back and say, hey, I do notice that. It seems to be a stupid pattern. Every time I want to be successful, these things come up. Okay. See, the fact that you can observe it, you have a realization those thoughts are not the I. Do you notice that every talk we have, all of them, always go back to the same premise? God willing, if we're still having these videos 100 years from now, or if we meet a few more lifetimes from now, I'll still be yakking the same thing. Because I remember my teacher, he said, I would ask him questions about technique, about, different yogic techniques, blah, blah, blah. When he says, and then he goes, when all is said and done, the most important part is that students have to know that they're not the body, not the emotion, the thoughts, they are the soul. They are the spiritual self, they are the soul, and they're connected to their higher soul, to the spiritual self, to God. That is the most important thing. Everything else is secondary. Because once you get that down, you get to go back to your center. I am the soul, the spiritual self. Here's how I handle money. These are the thoughts and emotions. These are emotions. These are relationships. This is that. You get to step back to your center. So don't kid yourself. Your affirmations are useless if they're being eaten up by old programming. How many times do I have to tell you guys that? Right? In my case, as much time I've spent with a teacher, and he would remind me, when I get so busy with work, with everything else, what happens? You get frustrated, right? All been there. And then when you're down in the dumps, the teacher's going to reach down in the mud, pull you out, go, you're not this mud. Some of us go, oh, thank you for pulling me out. Some of us go, nope. Right? That's why they say in India, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot force the horse to drink. The teacher can point to the door, as Master Cho says, the teacher can point to the door, but the student has to go through it. So I hope that this is a wake-up call for some of you, because we can do the healing, we can start scraping all this crap out, but if part of you still generates it subconsciously, well, it's what my teacher said. You keep putting out the fire, but you never caught the arsonist. Okay? The arsonist is basically the soul losing control. The physical body, the emotional body, the mental body just creates its own data. It's just like a computer. Instead of you being the operator, go, okay, I want to create positive thoughts. These things get programmed, delete, throw it in the trash, burn it, explode it, whatever, right? Instead of that, you go, okay. You're screwed. You're not being positive. You're right. Because if you let that happen, you're definitely screwed. So snap out of it. Regain your power. As simple as that. Now, here's the beautiful thing about this. Complementing that realization that you have right now, which I hope most of you do, otherwise I don't know why you're here. When we do meditation with it, we add the energetic component. So you have that realization. That realization allows those thought forms, those subconscious created thoughts and emotions to come to the surface of the chakra. So when we do the meditation, you're now on the waterfall of light. Then we can use a bazooka to blast it out. Now you know why some of you have been receiving healing for years and there's no improvement. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I've been going to a healer. I've been doing this. How come that is happening? Because you did not first get rid of the algorithm that's been working in the background. Because there's no realization. I think you got it, right? So what we try to do in all our sessions is to first let you understand it. Once you understand it, then you apply energy right away. Okay? And some of you are asking, that's why the Prosperity Zen sessions are still going on. You just go to mastergo.org. If you're new, there's actually a free introductory workshop, which is like an hour something. I think it's an hour something, where I go to a little more detail. What is prosperity consciousness versus poverty consciousness, and how to differentiate and how to disintegrate one. Especially procrastination. That's all in there. It doesn't cost you anything. Okay, and then if you want to, you can join the Prosperity Zen program, which is a 9-week program where we go to each one. Fear of success, procrastination, what else? Unworthiness. There's a bunch of them. Okay, and I think the schedule is in a month or so. That program's going to be closed down. In other words, the ones who have it, you have it, but we're closing it down in about a month or so. Because we're opening up the deep emotional healing, the one that goes through a lot of emotional crap that people have, and we'll go in and start shoveling them out. So the Prosperity Zen sessions program will close in about a month, and deep emotional healing will turn on, and we'll go deeper into releasing a lot of the old emotional stuff. So we're balancing the two. All right? Now, so that said, a lot of this fear of success is in the basic chakra. But not only in the basic chakra. The majority is there, but some are also here. The Ajna chakra, A-J-N-A or Ajna, depends on how you pronounce it. The Chinese version is Ajna. No, I'm kidding. All right. In India, I was always corrected, Ajna. Okay. And some people, third eye. Nope. Absolutely wrong. The real third eye is up here, not here. Anyway, learn pranic healing in your area so you'll know the difference. Okay? So the Agnya or the Ajna chakra means the direct command. This is the CEO, the big boss. It is also the energy center that strategizes, seeing the big picture, the will center moving forward. So part of it is there. Part of it is in the throat. Your throat chakra is your thinking and talking chakra. In other words, this sees the big picture, creates a strategy, this creates the details. And then the details are now spoken to whoever to get things done. So if a person has a lot of these limiting thoughts and beliefs, they're not only in the basic, it also affects the way you think and the way you talk. It's also in your solar plexus. The solar plexus chakra, directly below the heart chakra, is the center for lower emotions, which is connected to survival, similar to the basic, self-interest, being competitive, right? Emotional passion, that's in the solar plexus. So what happens is, again, if it's infected with these old thought forms, when that chakra gets big, the oil chakra gets big, as you embark on this program, whatever you're doing, to be more prosperous, your job, your career, whatever, all the chakras expand to draw more energy for you to be successful. Guess what? Those seeds also gets magnified. Make sense? So Ajna, throat, solar plexus, a lot of times also back solar plexus if it's been there for so long, and then the basic chakra. So what we're going to do a short meditation, twin hearts, open up that floodgate, let more divine energy come down, and we'll aim the fire hose like a bazooka on the Ajna, throat, front back solar plexus, and basic chakra, and flush it out to the salt water. So I hope you have salt water next to you. If you don't, visualize a violet fire. Okay? I think that's it. So let's ask for blessing, shall we? To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints, archangels, holy angels, especially the angels of prosperity, to my beloved and respected teacher, Grandmaster Chokok Sui Mahaguji Meling, we thank you for divine light, divine love. Thank you for compassionate, purifying light to disintegrate and release all limiting beliefs about money and prosperity in abundance. Thank you for blessing us. Thank you for your compassionate, soothing, healing light. Thank you also for prosperity energy and the wisdom to use it properly. We thank you in full faith, so be it. All right, you guys ready? So again, I'm going to just say this before we... I usually say this in the end, but if I say them, a lot of you are spacing out. You don't remember. So we leave this online so you can go back over and over again. And that's the key. The energy is there. The concepts are there. You just do the practice to keep excavating all these old energies because we want all of you to be successful. Why? Tattoo this to your brain. This is what Master Cho said. He said, money in the hands of good people change the world. That didn't come from me. That came from my teacher. I just get to be the lucky guy to keep telling everyone. Okay? Write it down. Money in the hands of good people change the world. People with good intentions, with no resources, can't do anything. Keep that in mind. All your good intentions are nice, they're wonderful, makes for a good conversation, make people feel very, I'm so touched. Useless. I know this sounds harsh, but it's true. So make yourself super prosperous, have lots of resources, so you can bring out the goodness within you. That's the bottom line. That's also the way that you do not get corrupted by money. Because if you have a higher plan, you have a bigger project that you want to serve people, so making money is the way to get there. In the meantime, your life and the life of your family gets better, and guess what? You get to fulfill your spiritual destiny. What else do you want? Wake up. Clear? I mean, that's literally what had to happen to me because I was there going, being a yogi. No, master, but money, it'll corrupt you. He goes, it took a while. I mean, he probably had to use several sledgehammers and a bazooka on me until I finally realized it. When I realized, I go, wow, that's a realization. I'm thinking, if I'm going through that, I wonder how many of you had to go through that. Okay? Now, let's do it. Take your left hand, tap the center of your chest. Take your right hand, tap your crown. Focus gently, or be aware of your heart and crown. Focus on your crown gently. I am that. I'm not the body, I'm not the emotion, I'm not the thoughts, I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. I am that. Just be still. I am connected in one to my higher soul. I am connected in one to the divine spark in me. I am a child of God, meaning we're all still growing and evolving and learning. I am one with God. We've always been part of God. We're one with all. And so it is. Just be still. I am that. Maintain your stillness, maintain your state of awareness, maintain your state of oneness. Open your hands in blessing. Imagine the earth in front of you and just say, our hearts are one. Be aware of your heart, be aware of your hands. Fill the earth with beautiful pink light. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, let me sow unconditional love. Within me, outside of me, in my family, my relatives and friends, the city I live in, the state, province, country, the surrounding areas, let that love just spread throughout the entire earth. Especially bless the people you know who are going through emotional pain. Bless them with peace and with love. Where there is injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Bless all the people we have hurt, intentionally or not, and bless the people who have hurt us. Bless all of them with peace, with love, and forgiveness. Asking for forgiveness as well as forgiving others. So be it. Where there's doubt, let me sow faith. Where there's despair, let me sow hope. Let's just recall people we know who are going through challenging times in their life. Many of you have asked for blessings for different parts of the world that are going through turmoil, going through the pandemic still. Places like Florida where they're going through that, those families that don't know what's going to happen with that building that's collapsing. So many people who need blessings. We are just the pipelines. Let God's blessings of peace, love, healing, hope, and with faith fill their lives. May all be blessed with hope and with faith and a better tomorrow. So be it. Where there's darkness, let me sow light. Darkness is the ignorance of one's true nature, a being of light. So bless every person, every being with spiritual light, illumination, realization of their true nature, also known as enlightenment. May all be blessed with joy. So be it. Be aware of your heart and your hands. May all be blessed with peace, with love, with a spirit of forgiveness, with hope and with faith, with light and joy. So be it. So be it. Now be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown. Exhale. And stay there. You say, our souls are one, our spirits are one. There's only oneness. You might notice as you say that your crown gets more stimulated, or a sensation or a pressure is developing, because the crown chakra is the chakra of oneness. You just say, our souls are one, our souls are one. And be still. Your crown is filled with so much golden light. Let that golden light flow down through our hands and fill the entire earth. Start with your family. Fill them with golden light. Your relatives, friends, people you work with. Let it spread to the city. Let it keep spreading to the country, the surrounding areas, and fill the entire world. From the center of the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being be blessed with loving kindness. Let all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. May all be blessed. So be it. So be it. Keep flooding the earth with beautiful golden light. Now, gently be aware of your heart and your crown at the same time. Take a deep breath. Exhale, imagine beautiful golden light, even brighter than before, pouring out of our hands and filling the entire earth. Let it pierce through the atmosphere, fill the land, the sea, the people, the animals. Let it permeate through the earth. Let it permeate the physical and the non-physical world. From the center of the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being in the higher worlds, middle worlds, even the lower worlds, let all sentient beings in every dimension, every direction, above and below, in other words, all, may all be blessed with God's unconditional love and kindness. 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 Towards ourselves, towards every person, every being around us, and the entire earth. From the center of the heart of God, may all be blessed with inner peace, inner healing, and for many at this time, physical and financial healing, as well as relationship healing and mental healing. So be it. May all be blessed with understanding, with harmony, goodwill, and the willingness to do good. So be it. So be it, and so it is. May all be blessed with peace, with love, with joy, with happiness, with success, and divine oneness. Just keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just be still. The stillness allows the blessing to flow through us. Blessings be to all. So be it. Now lower your hands on your lap. Keep your tongue on your palate. Be still. Just be still. Now imagine a beautiful golden star just floating above your head. A beautiful golden star radiating so much light. Just look at it. The image doesn't have to be clear. Just know it's there. Be still and just observe that beautiful golden star. Simultaneously be aware of your heart. Feel the love within your heart gently rise up to your throat, up to the center of your head, to your crown, and that loving energy is floating higher and higher and entering that beautiful golden star. And stay there. And listen. The real I within you is not the body, not any of the emotion, not any of the thoughts. This is the real you. A being of pure spiritual energy, pure spiritual light. Remember who you are. Remember your true essence. Be still and listen. Allow your awareness to just drift deeper and deeper into that golden star. As you drift deeper into the golden star, you are immersed in an ocean of golden light within that beautiful star. Just let your consciousness merge with that beautiful golden ocean of light, ocean of love. You're but a droplet of golden light in that ocean of light. Be one with it. Be still. Let go, and just let your awareness dissolve into that ocean of light. And let things be. Now. May you, the soul, the spiritual self, also manifest prosperity in your life. Be still. Maintain your stillness. Maintain your awareness. And listen. The divine energy is entering your crown chakra is being cleansed and energized and activated. The liquid divine energy is pouring down to your Ajna chakra in between your eyebrows. All negative thoughts, negative emotions, any type of fear of success, any poverty consciousness, thoughts, conscious or subconscious, are disintegrated, extracted, expelled with near salt water or violet fire to you. Now, so be it. The liquid divine energy continues to go deeper and deeper and in your ajna, purifying it. So be it. The liquid divine energy is pouring down to your throat chakra. It's going deep into your throat chakra, disintegrating, dissolving any type of poverty, consciousness energies, fear of success, any type of self-doubt, unworthiness to be successful, are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted continuously into the near salt water or violet fire to you. So be it. The liquid divine energy is pouring down to your front solar plexus and back solar plexus. It's driving deep into the roots of your front and back solar plexus, if you want, to dissolve, disintegrate, dismantle any type of self-doubt on success, any type of poverty consciousness energies, any type of procrastination, any type of fear of success energies, thoughts, emotions are dissolved continuously, extracted, and expelled to the near salt water or violet fire to you. Now, so be it. Just let it happen. The liquid divine energy is pouring down to the base of your spine. It's entering deep into your base of your spine in your basic chakra. And it's going deep into the roots, disintegrating, dissolving, disintegrating, dismantling any poverty, consciousness, thoughts, or emotions, conscious or subconscious. It's disintegrating and dismantling any type of self-doubt, any type of energy of inaction, procrastination, fear of success. All of these are dissolved, disintegrated continuously, and flushed to the near salt water and violet fire to you. So be it. Just be still. The liquid divine energy is cleansing your ajna, your throat, front, back, solar plexus, and basic chakra continuously and deeply. Just let it happen. Just let it drain. And listen. Om. 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 Just say, I'm letting go, completely letting go, releasing anything that doesn't serve me, doesn't serve my spiritual destiny, are dissolved, disintegrated, expelled, cut. Just be still. Repeat after me. I completely, deeply, permanently, and gratefully accept, absorb, fully assimilate all the divine blessings and divine healing energy. Now, so be it. Again, I completely, deeply, permanently, gratefully, thankfully accept, absorb, fully assimilate all the divine blessings and divine healing energies. Now, so be it. Again, I completely, deeply, permanently, gratefully accept, absorb, fully assimilate all the divine blessings, divine healing energies, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, etherically, physically, and financially, and on all levels. So be it, so be it, so it is. Now be still and let it penetrate deeper into your system now. So it is. Raise your hands in blessing. Visualize the earth in front of you. And visualize the people you love in your life. Fill them all with golden light. May all of them be blessed with good health, with happiness, with prosperity, and with spirituality. So be it. Just flood the people you love with golden light. Your family, your friends. You can also bless your business projects. The people involved, flood them with golden light. What you plant is what you harvest. Fill them with love, with light, with peace. Fill them with golden light. Unconditional love. May they be blessed. So be it. Now aim your hands down. Be aware of your feet and the base of your spine. And your hands. Fill the earth below you with golden light. And verbally repeat after me. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings be to Mother Earth. So be it. So be it. And so it is. Okay, let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. We thank you for your immense blessings. To my teacher, Master Chokok Sui Mahaguju Mailing, and all the angels of prosperity, thank you for your immense blessings. In full faith, so be it. Okay. How are your thoughts? How are your emotions? How do you feel about your projects, your finances, your financial future? If you still feel a little bit of, like a dragging, heavy feeling, well, rewind this thing, press play, do it again. Yeah, that's why it's called excavation. It's old stuff. You didn't just create it yesterday, right? So as you keep doing it, you dig deeper and deeper, get it all out. It's better that it goes out now when your chakra's a certain size. What you don't want is like you're full-blown into a project, things are doing great, and the last second falls off. All right? So just keep that in mind. Anyway, for tonight's session, tonight, at least in California, the anchor light tonight will be emotional healing for low self-esteem, low self-worth, unworthiness, which for a lot of people, that's a cause of misery, and that's one of the causes of why we're angry, we're upset. It could affect relationship and finances. So tonight is excavation of low self-esteem energy. Okay, tell your friends, your loved ones, especially, some people who are nasty, they have low self-esteem. That's why they cover it up by being nasty. Drag them over, bribe them if you need to. Hey, sit down and, listen to this Chinese dude, do some healing on you and whatever. I don't care what you say. That way they can be flushed out, and hopefully, because of that, they have better self-esteem, they have self-worth, they realize they are a spiritual self that's having an earthly journey, and in this earthly journey involves us learning who we are so we can be of service to others. Alrighty? So, namaste everyone. Thank you very much for joining me, and thank you for allowing me to serve you. We will see you in 7 hours and 15 minutes. Take good care, and leave me some comments. The ones in Instagram, if you don't mind retyping some of this, because it disappears when I turn it off. Okay.